Dennis, good morning to you. Are you a big fast food guy? Let's start there. You have a favorite?
I used to be a huge fast food guy, Wendy's especially. I've gotten rid of that. Although, so many Americans, millions, tens of millions of Americans eating fast food every single day and many times a week. One reason we like looking at the restaurant business, Markie, is that it is kind of a leading indicator, right? People spend at restaurants when they feel better about the economy. And so when they start to spend less than that, you kind of wonder where the economy might be headed. Now, there's
Right.
this restaurant. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's a down year for fast food, like McDonald's,
Yeah.
your Wendy's, Burger King, but fast casual restaurants are on the rise. Chipotle, Cava, Wingstop. Make that make sense. What's the reasoning behind that, especially when fast food is typically
Right.
cheaper?
Well, prices have gone up so much. And even though fast food prices are up almost 4%, that's twice the grocery increase. That's on top of huge increases in products like beef. Beef prices are up 30, 40%. So there's been a switch to chicken. Winter chicken dinner. Taco Bell has done surprisingly well because they're offering huge amounts of food for lower prices, $5 to $10. Happy Meals and things like that are helping. But we had 26 restaurant chains filed for bankruptcy this year, and that is triple roughly how many filed for bankruptcy in the 2020 COVID crisis. So it's a very tough business. Now, that performance index of the restaurant business, if it's over 100, that means, oh, gee, the outlook's good. It's been under 100 all year long, but in October, for the first time, it turned up over 100. The economy is heating up. The investors like it, and I think there's a lot of upbeat feeling out there. And parts of the restaurant business, like you say, that casual dining stuff, they're showing it, but
Yeah.
other parts aren't.
And
That's a
and
lot
Red
of bankruptcy.
Lobster, TGI Fridays, again, both filed for bankruptcy, but their casual dining counterpart, Chili's, saw a nearly 7% increase in traffic at their
Yeah,
restaurants. Dennis, so what
Chili's.
what works for Chili's that didn't work for the
Yeah,
others?
Chili's suddenly became kind of a dating spot for Gen Z. My daughter's in the Gen Z generation because they came up with some smart promotions. And then apparently there's some, they're taking shots at each other on social media, so they've used that media to their advantage. Um, and so good luck to anyone who does that. And remember something, Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy, but already, Marky, there's new owners have come in, bought it at, cents on the dollar, and they're reopening that baby. So capitalism renews itself with a new set of people who have hope and therefore investing in the future. And restaurants are one of the only businesses where you don't have to have any degree or college background in it or any training in it. You can just put up some money and open up a franchise and become a restaurateur. So we'll see a lot of trial and error,
You brought up the
especially
beef
error.
prices earlier, how a lot of fast food chains are bringing in, chicken options. Now, I mean, arguably one of the most popular jingle jangles on TV right now is for Burger King, right? Right? That chicken, 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 chicken ad that they've got going. Is the classic American hamburger and fries meal actually dying because of prices, or is this just a moment in time?
I had thought it might be dying, but with RFK Jr. changing the entire conversation about beef tallow as a grease instead of seed oils, which he thinks have led to some problems health-wise. I wonder whether beef has a comeback coming, especially if they can get those prices down. That restaurant sector is so price sensitive, and that's why fast food fell. And fast food is, a big part of the business, two-thirds of the entire business for restaurants, because people at the lower income felt it the most with all those price increases, and so they pulled back more. And you should cook at home anyway; it's better for you most of the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
right?
One of my biggest cravings in pregnancy was mac and cheese from Panera. So I might have kept him
That's
in
nice.
business during that time. Dennis, Kneale, really fascinating conversation. We wanted to hear all your takes on it. So thank you, as always, for joining me. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.